What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turno, with my co-host, Brian Limper, and we're going to take it back to next week because we have to finish last week's episode because we may or may not have forgot something, but it was extra special, so we had to include it this week.
I definitely forgot about it. That's why it wasn't included, but we found it afterwards, and we watched it, and we realized this is the best song they've ever made. So
it was well deserving of coming in on this week's episode. So technically, this is the end of the WJSN episode.
It's true, and we did put it as the ending song for last week's episode because we discovered it that night. But we're going to give it the respect it deserves, and we're going to watch it right now. So, this is Catch Me by Cosmo Girl, which was their other single that they released when they debuted with Mo Mo Mo.
Yeah.
And this song's freaking awesome. The video's awesome too. I've listened to this so much since we found it.
This time last week to now, I've listened to this song maybe more than I've ever listened to any song ever in the span of a week. It's so great.
I told them all I want when I hear this is like a collab between the What a Man IOI team and this. Because they have like the similar outfits on.
Yeah,
it's like the same vibe.
Yeah. That was spot on.
Even Exy's rap verses in this remind me of like the rap verses from What a Man. But yeah, this video's on another level. And it's the one with, where, I'm sorry, I'm just like blown away.
Dude, I was just gonna say, I'm like grinning ear to ear because I love this song so much.
I'm like trying to think and watch it at the same time.
Can this be Song of the Year 2020? Because I'd vote for it.
And it's not working. But it's the one of Sung So where she does like that, like no hands cartwheel kick.
Oh,
that's like there's like gifs of everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm literally like just watching this, losing my train of thought right now. I suggest
maybe the whole episode.
Yeah, I suggest if you've never watched this video to go look it up.
It's so cool. It's just funny because we watched it after we were done recording last week, and we're just like, wow, that was their best song they've ever made. Like,
yeah, no, that was 100% on me. Because I was like reading through my notes, and I saw that Mo Mo Mo's their debut song, and then I forgot there's two of them, so I didn't put both of them on the list.
It's just funny because I never knew about the song either, but I do remember the clip you're talking about with the cartwheel.
Oh, that's like legendary. That's like everywhere. I never knew what it was from.
I was like, I have no idea what this is from, but
I just don't know what this room is they're dancing. Is this just like a random Starship training space?
I don't know, man. It's the best set of all time.
And they all have like dark hair. Still.
Oh my gosh. I just love the hip-hop concepts.
Like, why do they not go with this?
Like, Boogie Up is the best concept all time with the summer, but the only thing that could beat it is the goth cheerleader concept with the rap song. I was like, oh, man.
But yeah, so now we got to give it the respect it deserves by only having it by itself.
We're like, we have to have it. Oh, there it is, the car wheel. And there's like a cool dance break.
And Ciola didn't have bangs. Or Sola didn't have bangs. It's alright though, Exy still did, so.
I know, she like always does.
She's got this beanie on.
You said it last week. You said if they go on Weekly Idol or Idol Room or whatever it is with the retro like dance, they need to perform this.
Hopefully they just do like half and half. That was awesome. And then it's funny because it's got like the girly ending with like the spaceship and
I know.
And it's like,
it's really like the most hardcore song ever.
So there you go. There's Catch Me by WJSN.
Song of the Year.
Song of the Year. Whew. So if you have not seen that, I highly suggest you go watch it because it's awesome.
The air conditioner on. It's hot in here after that one.
But now that we got that out of the way, we can start our episode.
Now we can actually come to this week's episode. Fast forward
to this week's episode.
Naturally, we have to... What?
I'm just waiting to hear what you're saying.
No, we're on our I always forget what it's like. It's not a sub Produce 101 group.
These are just the groups that came out of Produce 101.
And since we've been doing that the last few weeks, obviously we have to do the rest of them. And now it's Weki Meki's turn.
Complete the collection. So episode 38 is going to be about... That sounded weird. 38 is about Weki Meki, Wikipedia.
That was first time I ever saw the name. I thought it was named after Wikipedia. because it's just why not.
But before we get into that, like always, we probably have 20 to 30 minutes of nonsense to talk about. And
we have a very special beginning segment because the fans loved so much when Fall Guy opened his one Blue Eyes album a couple episodes. Yeah, the fans loved it. We're having a special segment of us opening albums again.
It's true. So he's going to open his Everglow album he got like 8 months ago.
It's been sitting here forever.
And I got in one of my other Blue Eyes albums. The other one was supposed to be here, but of course, USPS hates me. So not only will they not accept me to work for them, they also won't deliver my mail to me. So
be looking forward to next week.
Yeah, so my other Blue Eyes album is supposed to come in. And also my DIA album is MIA. And I have no idea where it's at because it's not been shipped. And it's supposed to be delivered on Friday.
You bought that a long time ago.
Yeah, so. The last episode we talked about
hasn't even been shipped yet. Oh, boy.
Although technically it's in California, so it's not like a long ship.
Okay.
I mean, I think the last expected delivery date was like, it was between like the 11th and like the 19th, and it hasn't shown up. So if it doesn't show up, I'll just be like, all right, where's this at? And like send it to me.
Hopefully you'll get that, because I'm excited to see that one.
But in other news, also, my LGS opened up, so I've been able to go play Magic with all my friends.
Nice.
So that's fun.
That's huge.
Yeah, that was a good time. But anyway, so we're going to open up our albums. Do you want to go first? You go first.
I'll go first.
I got to take the wrap.
I got to take this ASMR time with the bubble wrap.
Yeah, you can do that while
I got this from M-Wave a long time ago.
And they actually shipped it.
It's funny because I actually got it, and when you look on the M-Wave list of albums that are like taking forever to ship, this is one of them. So I'm not sure why I got this one, and I haven't got all my other ones yet. I got this Everglow one. What I forgot, Reminiscence, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
And this was what I guess.
Man, that's nice.
It's nice and signed,
dude. It's like foiling,
that's sick.
Holographic.
It's a holographic. I did not know it was like that. That's
really
cool.
Dude, I wonder which signature is which.
Dude, I don't know.
Just kidding. It doesn't matter. It's all 6 of them are there.
Shout out to Everglow. This was I got this like right before we saw him. Like ordered it. What could this be? I'm guessing it's a stand.
Dude, I wonder what it's gonna be standing.
That's my photo card. I think it like bends in the middle.
It does.
All right, let's see who we got as a photo card. Reminiscence. Ooh.
Oh wow, it's like
Salute.
It's like
a
scroll.
It's like a scroll, like Chris Jericho. Has all your lyrics in it. Play a great song. Beautiful. This takes me back to when we were
Oh man, these full page spreads.
The full spread, as they like to say in the business.
Wow, that's nice.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's going the other way.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Kieran.
So sparkly.
So adorable.
They're like crystals on her face.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Beautiful. You.
Dude, I wonder who your card's gonna be.
Dude, I don't know. It could be anybody.
You wanna take a guess on who you're gonna get?
Anda.
I bet you're gonna get Anda.
I bet you I get Anda. I hope I get Anda.
That'd be awesome.
Anda. I got Anda. Let's go.
Dude, yes. What a shout out. Man, that's such a good pick, too.
That is awesome. I'm excited. One of my 50% of my maybe bias in Everglow. Anda.
Dude, that's a good one. Oh, look, it's like a little mess.
Oh, whoa. And then we got postcards. And I got you.
Dude, nice.
That's awesome. And I got... We are united in our differences. Wow, a very good word for nowadays.
Put that in your stand.
I guess this is a... I don't know, it's like a postcard type of thing.
Dude,
it's
a calendar.
It's a calendar for October.
Let's go. This is October 2019.
That's awesome.
You collect all of them? Does that mean you have an entire calendar?
Dude, I don't even want that 2020 calendar.
Dude, this is dope.
I'm so stoked I got Anda, though. That's amazing. That's beautiful.
What a good call by us.
Wow, good job, Sion. Beautiful. And then...
Oh, goodness.
Of course, last but not least, Mia. My gosh. Wow, this is the best. Wait, there's something else.
Another calendar.
And it's Mia. Let's go.
Man, they really put a lot of stuff.
This is the best album. And
dude, what month do you think this is?
I don't know. What month is it?
It's March.
Can I actually use it? Nope. Was that when? Oh man, this is the best.
Dude, there's actually so much stuff, and I didn't realize there was so much.
CD's sick too.
That is actually really cool. Is there any other ones on there?
Looking, I don't think so. Just some more good picks.
Man, there's lots of good picks out in there.
Whew, that's awesome. And I didn't know this. Like the best part, I didn't know the front was
like. Yeah, they like move. That's awesome.
What is it called? Like vernacular or something like that?
I don't know.
It, like moves. That's very cool.
Man, what a good album. I didn't realize there was so much cool stuff in there.
Oh, let's go,
dude.
Now
Let's
it's
open this
time
other
for
Blue Eyes
actual
album.
Blue Eyes album. Well,
This one is the pink one,
This
which
is a
I'm
big
not
one.
sure what the name of this one is. I do know. So one of my friends, she's not into K-pop and doesn't really know anything about K-pop. So when I bought my other Blue Eyes album, the orange one, I let her open it so she could experience it. And as soon as she opened, she's like, "Wow, this is the coolest album I've ever seen in my entire life." I'm like, "That's why people buy them, because they're great." So
Blue Eyes is on that extra level.
dude, look at this.
Oh my gosh,
Let's
Yenna.
go.
As your, I don't even know what you would even call that.
I don't know, it's like
Just
the little picture framey thing.
frame picture.
What a good one.
That's cool.
Dude, I wonder who my awesome special one in the envelope's gonna be.
Dude, I'm voting
It's
on
crazy because they're not in
High
the
one
they're not
again.
in the book. They're like there.
Oh, yes!
So this is like the book. It has like their pictures in it.
Beautiful.
This is like their like cleanup, but it's I don't think there's
Oh, CD's popping out.
CDs, cherry.
At least we still have at least 2 more of these coming one day when we get them from M-Wave.
That's true. So I got
Beautiful.
card, a Yunbi card,
Awesome.
a Chaewon card.
That one's really
That
cool
is
with the
nice.
crown.
Yes, is this my AR one? My other Chaewon card.
Two one.
And I got, hey, it's funny. Do you know who I got in the other one?
Who?
Nago.
Perfect.
So now I got 2 weird shaped
You
Nago
got 2
cards.
of the whatever shape that is.
The real question is, what of these is my AR card?
Is it one that we already sell on eBay?
Actually, we didn't get one.
Is it this?
Whoa, no, I guess you don't get them. I thought you maybe got one in each one
Oh,
of them. But
special.
I didn't get one. Man, just Chaewon for days over here. I love it.
That crown one's cool.
Alright, let's see who do you think's gonna be. Oh, I did get one.
Oh, it was
I
stuck.
lied, it's Minju!
You got Minju.
You're right, where's my phone?
Get the phone
It was
out.
hidden behind the envelope. So,
I was gonna say, are they really that exclusive?
well, I don't remember getting 4 photo cards in the last one. I think I got 3.
Maybe that one just had more.
Actually, I can just check that in a second. Sorry, guys. I don't open a ton of albums, to be honest with you. Justin's opened way more than me. Dude, let's see it. Let's see if it...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's like a fish coming out of the water. And that's
so
Man,
cool.
it's so crazy. Because look, you like turn it to the side and you can like still see the hole.
The AR cards are the best. Every group needs to do AR cards.
Oh,
If
I
they
wish you
can.
guys are here seeing this right now. Hi, Minju.
Just waving now. They're like really long messages too.
They're cool. Alright,
So
so
not just like a second.
we got 12 members. Who do you think are going to get inside of this one?
I'm gonna say you're gonna get high one again.
I'm going with Wanyang.
Wanyang's definitely a safe bet.
Ooh, ah,
The special card
it's
is
Nako!
It's Nako. Woo!
I'll take it. Man, her hair looks so cool.
Yeah, the blonde is
I
awesome.
just love them in these tiny envelopes. So, dude, it really is. Let me see how many I got in my other one. I swear I only got 3. Maybe I got 4. I don't know.
The special card gets its own select thing. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Dude, I just like how it's like in a stand. You know what I'm saying? So like it stands up and you can like just like display it like this. It's like, whoop.
That is very cool.
So this is my other one, and I got like the whole squad in this one.
Oh, okay.
There's even like a divot in the thing, so you can just like.
So you
put
can
it
stop it there.
there. Yeah.
Put your phone up there, watch a movie.
Let's see. Maybe I did get 4. I just don't remember.
Then the other one you have coming is the white one. There it is. It is Nako. Maybe you'll get Nako. Well, you have to get Nako now, so you can have all of them.
Oh, I guess I did get 4. No, I didn't. Did I? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
So many Chaewon.
I can't count. Dude, I got so many Chaewons. I might have the whole Chaewon collection.
Dude,
I
there's
just
a
love
lot.
her face in this. She's just like so
She's, like,
confused. Dude, you're right. Let's do both of them at the same time and see if it works.
Do the AR cards.
So, we discovered once you use the AR thing, it'll actually scan multiple cards at the same time, so they'll all move at once. It's pretty cool.
So being the learned doctors we are, I think we said it last week, we went to eBay and...
Just watch all... Because if you turn... Okay, so if you go on eBay, people sell them,
Yeah.
and if you turn your brightness up all the way on your phone, and you put your other phone over it that has the mowing or moving app downloaded that has like the actual card images on it,
Right.
they'll recognize the cards, and you can just watch the card videos for the AR cards
literally
off
watching,
eBay
like-
and never buy them.
We watched like 6 of them at one time.
Yeah. Life hack.
It was like the
K-pop
best life hack ever.
Is he going to recognize both of them?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, look.
That's so awesome.
So now we're watching both of them at the same time.
The AR cards are so cool.
Wow. They are. They're really sweet. It's crazy because you can like move it and they're like still
They're
going.
still moving. It's like they're there.
I wonder who my other AR card's going to be.
I don't know.
I've got at least, 2 more comics. I got my signed one. And then I got... Actually, I really want the signed one, but at the same time, I'm really just looking forward to having the white one. That way I have one of every Eyes One album that's ever been made.
Right.
Complete my collection. I'll take a picture so you guys can see it once I get all of them. But I do have... Like I said, the white one's on its way. So once I get that, I will have one of every Eyes One album that they've made. I think the only thing I need to get is the Kino for Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
But, those things are pretty cheap, so I'll probably just go buy one of those once I...
Yeah.
Oh, wow, the font's even different.
It is. Ooh, that's sick.
And the backs are, a different shape.
The backs are a different thing.
First off, these things are like books.
Yeah.
It's like the thickness of a Bible. I'm not going to lie. So,
it's huge.
But, yeah, they're really cool. Whoever... it's actually kind of crazy that these only cost, $23, $20-something.
Right.
Where if you buy a normal CD, like in America, there's just, a booklet and the CD in it, that little shitty plastic case.
Yeah.
It's, $18 to $20.
Dude, I don't know.
And you don't get anything in there except the booklet.
What's the best part is the photo cards and all the fun stuff.
I know, it's true. That's what my friend was saying. She's like, wow, this is crazy. There's so much cool stuff that comes in here. I didn't realize this is what it's like. I'm like, yeah, that's why people collect the photo albums.
That's why.
I see you got Mia over here on your stand.
I put her up on my stand so she can watch us do our podcast.
As she should. Oh, no, I forgot to put this in my other one. I got to put it back. I got to keep all of them together.
Speaking of Eyes One, they came back.
They did.
I was just like, wait a minute. I feel like we should talk about that since they came back.
They in their company put a ton of money into that comeback.
Oh my gosh.
That video was crazy. I know a lot of people online are complaining about all the CGI and stuff, but I think it looked freaking awesome. There's so much crazy stuff going on.
It was amazing.
They dumped money in that. CGI is not cheap. Ask Steven Spielberg.
And that whole video was CGI. A lot of it, most of it was CGI. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. It's cool.
That was, and what I was really, really impressed with was the comeback, singles, stages that they had. It was the house with fireworks in the back.
Oh, yeah.
All their stages that they came back on were legit. Some of the coolest stages I can remember seeing. They put a lot of money into those too.
Man, I don't know. Their comeback was really cool. All of their... So I went to sleep, or then I woke up at a very inconvenient time, and I was just awake.
Yeah.
So I what do I call it? I got a notification that their thing was starting. I'm like, wow,
perfect timing.
So I watched their entire comeback special on V Live.
Yeah.
And I went to bed 7:30 in the morning. But man, all I gotta say is every time nothing makes me happier than when Eyes One comes back. But at the same time, nothing makes me sadder than when Eyes One comes back.
Yeah.
I'm, happy and sad at the same time. Especially when I, saw Yoonbi crying when they were, sending her message. The saddest I've ever been in my whole life. I was, crying. I had, tears in my eyes. I'm like, man, this is rough.
I saw that clip just from Twitter. Someone just had that, it was, 3 minutes of, the members reading their notes to Yoonbi. Pretty much just showing their love for her. And then she started crying, and I was just I can't, I'm so sad.
Crying.
I was
it wasn't just tearing up. She was actually
just
crying.
literally rips my heart in half. And it's not even it's because they're telling her all the things they love about her as a leader and a person. So it's not bad stuff. But it's just seeing her cry and be upset. It was so sad.
And then of course being her, she apologized for saying she wasn't perfect and she feels like she could do a better job and all this stuff.
Gosh, brutal.
And then I always get really sad whenever I see them saying yeah, I hope it can just be the 12 of us forever and we can always be Eyes One. Or I told you, Yoonbi was we're the only reason we're Eyes One is because all 12 of us are together. But in a few months they're not going to be together anymore.
That was really...
So every time they say that, I'm like, man, I'm so sad.
That was just I don't know. I guess it is kind of like you said, with them coming back, you're well, I don't know if we'll ever even have that again. You know what I mean? A comeback, a comeback because of the dumb rules and everything like that. But I will say this is my favorite title track that they have. I love it.
It is really good.
It's my favorite.
I love their song Pretty.
Yeah.
That was really good.
This album, honestly, might be one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites so far this year. I loved all of it. It was really good. I was very much into this album, listening to all of it. And I forgot what other song I really, really liked on it. But Pretty was really good. And the stage for Pretty was awesome. It was a perfect stage for that song.
I wonder if I'm going to have to go buy both album versions before my signed one even gets here.
Man. Yeah, we still have... As of right now, we have 4 Eyes One albums coming. At some point, we have 4 of them.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
2 Bloom Eyes and 2 of the new ones.
I could literally just spend the $20 on eBay and like get it. Like
We'll just have to sign it ourselves, I guess.
I might have to go just buy the other ones. That way, I just have all of them.
Yeah. But I've really loved this comeback a lot. It's been really good.
It's really good. I'm excited. Hopefully, they win some more awards.
Everybody's
looking good.
I just call it Swan. What is the name? Like Return of the
Secret Story of the Swan.
Secret Story of Swan.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. I feel like everyone got their nice moment in the music video too. Like
I do know another super sad thing I heard. Well, it's not really sad, but it like made me sad. Was no, it was not the piano version of Pick Me, but it was close. When someone said their theory about Wanyang always sleeping in all of the teaser videos and stuff for their songs.
Yeah.
It's because it's like all dreams and like she's like dreaming all this stuff happening. And eventually, once it disbands, she's gonna be awake and realize the other members like aren't there anymore.
She'll wake up and no one's there. That sucks. It sucks because
it's really crazy knowing that once they're done, she's gonna be like 17.
Yeah, I know. It just sucks because reading that, you're like, damn it, that's probably right. Like it's not even something you can like argue, but you're like, man, that sucks, and it's like so devastating if they do have some like, I don't know, comeback ending stage, and that's like it. It's like she wakes up and there's no one there. It's
like the stage just like goes dark and all the members leave. It's just
and then she's just like in a bed. It's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. But every time they come back, I'm really happy. But then I'm like super sad hearing them talk. And like the guy came out of their like little spoiler if you guys didn't watch. It's probably on YouTube. But they have like their room's like escape room.
Yeah.
And then they all escape and they come out and it's like banners with like stories and like moments written by like fans and stuff about like funny stuff and like just random things that they did, and they're like reading them and they're talking about like how much they like appreciate IZ*ONE and all this stuff. It's
got to be really tough just for the girls because they know they have a huge fan base and like everyone loves them as a group, and like I mean they know like everyone cares for them, and but they also know they have to end,
like it's gonna be ending, like they have a date, like it's gonna end eventually.
It's like I don't know, you like know you're retiring before you probably want to, but you like have to. Like
it's not like Goo Goo Dolls, who we since last episode found out they have not been a group for a while, but they were like kind of just like told to go home and blindsided by like, hey, you're breaking up, like, you know, you're not a group anymore, basically. They didn't see it coming, so it's kind of hard to like, you know, emotionally be like, okay, I have a set date, like I know this is like when it's gonna be over, like you're looking forward to that day. Well, not really looking forward to it, but you know what's happening. Yeah, it's set. Where Goo Goo Dolls, they're just kind of like, okay, don't come back.
You know it's there, and they've been just through a lot of crap too.
Oh yeah, and they've been through a lot of stuff.
All not their fault as well. Like nothing. They've done absolutely nothing wrong, but like work hard and produce amazing music and be great, you know, entertainers and great girls. And they've still had to go through all the crap from the people who put them in the problems with Mnet and all that stuff. And they've like come back and been even great too. So I don't know. Really, just watching Yumi cry was so sad.
Because she's like super strong too, and she's like always, you know,
devastated.
Like, yeah, she's like always like puts on a front for like all the members because they know like they count on her. Also, it's sad because you know the last comeback, she wasn't feeling good, so for health reasons she was gonna like take a break.
Yeah.
But she like knew the girls like counted on her because she's like the leader, you know, like the one that like keeps them on track. So she still like went and performed like all the stages with them, even though she wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, she's tough.
But she like was literally like crying. Like she was like so sad.
I just hope she knows like Yumi, you are a great leader. Like I hope she doesn't have like doubt, like oh my gosh, you know, because I mean people do that sometimes, like self doubt and whatever. But I hope she doesn't have that because she's been nothing but like the best leader ever. So
I will say, I can tell you 100% fact right now, the day that they disband. Our next week's episode, after that, the outro song is just going to be the entire piano version of Pick Me.
We're not even going to talk, it's just that.
And the sounds of me crying in a corner.
It's going to suck. It's just crazy, too, because they literally sell more albums than anyone.
Oh, did you not see, like, the stats are ridiculous? Like, they've sold more albums than, like, literally anybody in the history of, like,
They sell more albums than anyone.
And they said when they first came back, like, literally the entire album and their last 3 title tracks all were charting in like the top like 10 songs on like real-time charts in like Korea.
Yeah.
Like they have a huge fan base.
Ginormous. And a big fan base in Japan.
Yeah, they're super popular. But
what do I know? I'm no music executive.
Super sad. Do you have did you get anything cool lately?
I got some...
Besides all these Godzilla cards I bought you.
That's awesome. Great. Speaking of... Well, that was a birthday present. I did get you some cool birthday stuff that's coming. Obviously, we won't talk about it because that'll be for our birthday episode.
I guess you can save your cards for the birthday episode. You can bring them back and tell people.
We'll just delete that part. I don't know what they are.
It took me a long time to get all those, but I did it.
Dude, I will say, I don't know what they are, but they're awesome.
Yeah.
But I did get today. It was actually very cool on one fan account on Instagram that just like sells random stuff like accounts do. I've always wanted like the fan made stuff for like an idol's birthday. They always have like the little fan slogan towel. Yeah. And it comes with like little individual things that are like fan made, but they're like legit.
Yeah.
This person had like a Sulgi one from her birthday randomly, and they're just like $25 or something. And I hit them up. I was like, hey, do you have this still? And they were like, yeah. And they showed it to me. And it came with like a bunch of cards too, and like other things that are all like fan made. And like the one side it has like her name, and it's all like shiny and stuff. And on the other side it's like a picture of her from I think like Peekaboo era. And I was like, oh hell yeah, give me that. Like that's sick. I've always wanted one of those. And like who better than like Sulgi? So I did buy that today. I'm actually very excited to.
You know what? I swear every time I ever see any post about anything, I hit them up like as soon as it's posted. And they're like, oh sorry, I sold already.
Oh man.
And you like always get everything. I can never get anything from anybody.
I don't know. I will say, yeah, I don't know. I guess I get lucky. There are a lot of times when people just like don't say anything, but luckily for that, because I actually was like really like I'll buy like cards and stuff, but I was actually like really really wanting that. Like I was like, oh man, I hope they have it because it wasn't expensive, and I've always wanted one of those too, and it was for Sulgi. I was like, this is perfect.
Speaking of that,
and they're in America, so I should have it in a few days.
I'm trying to get this. I might have to just suck it up and drop the $100 and buy this.
Oh, the high one?
The high one, like slogan towel from like the Produce 48.
The official.
Like
that's
the
official one.
With like the little star and everything.
That's official.
I might have to buy it. Hey, if I buy it now, it could be here on my birthday.
Yeah, the last day is July 22nd.
That would be like a scoop. I'd be super hyped about that, but I don't know.
I wish it had a picture of her on it.
It might. I've never seen the slogan towel, so it might.
There's that one seller that sells like all of them, and no one else has them. I'm like...
It's coming from Japan.
And it's like wrapped up. I'm like, dude, what does it look like?
Actually, I mean, I probably could just like look it up right now. And
maybe find it on Google.
Well,
that was all I bought for myself. I am very excited about it though because it looks really cool and I've always wanted one. And
I'm trying to think if I bought anything besides magic cards, but I mean that's like every day, so
it's just a everyday thing.
What else did I get? I feel like I got other stuff, but I don't really know. I've really just been trying to perfect this magic deck I'm working on right now, so that's taking up a lot of my time. That and the fact I gotta work now, so that also is taking up a bunch of my time.
That's true. Good point.
But I do have something for Through the Fog this week.
Oh, what is it?
So, I don't know why, so I was watching, like, so there's, like, I can get, like, free movies and stuff on, like, my TV through Pluto TV.
Yeah.
So there's, like, channels that just play, like, movies and stuff, and there's, like, old horror movie stations. And one of them was, like, the old version of Prom Night. And I was watching it, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, I don't know why, but whenever I see old stuff like that, from, like, the 70s and 80s, you know, because they're, like, an old, like, different clothing, and, like, things are just different, because it's a different time, obviously, right?
Right.
And I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, you know what's really crazy? That the 70s were, like, a thing that, like, actually happened. And, like,
yeah.
It, like, really happened, and I'm, like, watching. Like, it's so weird compared to now.
Oh,
but, like,
yeah.
it's, like, really weird. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know what? In, like, 10 years, somebody's going to be like, wow, the 2000s was something that really happened. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Because the 70s aren't, like, that long ago. Like,
no, it's not at all.
Like, they're not that long ago.
Well, I guess technically it was, like, 50 years ago. Still, I guess it's not that long ago.
I think it's crazy that, like, when you hear when people were, like, born and stuff, and they've, like, lived a long time, and you're just like, wow, this person was, like, alive through all this or something. Like,
you mean my grandma?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's, like, 90 years old, and she tells me all the time that she's never seen anything interesting happen in her life. Even though her wedding present was indoor plumbing. Yeah,
like, and, like, growing up and, like, seeing, I don't know, there's, like, so many things that, you know, her becoming an old person she's, like, seen. And, like,
and, you know, she's just like, nah, nothing.
Like, internet, all this stuff.
Like, you know, the television, the invention of, like, the phone.
Fire, wheels.
Yeah, like, horses and buggies. The first car ever made. Microwaves.
Just crazy
computers,
stuff.
Laptops. She's telling me this
like,
as she's typing on her iPad that she's never seen anything interesting happen in her life. I will say one time she told me a story when I was asking her. I ask her all the time. I'm like, what's something interesting that happened in your life, Grandma? She's like, oh, nothing. And she's like, one time we did get the day out of high school because World War II ended and Hitler died. I'm like, and that's not interesting? And she's like, no. I'm like,
just
oh,
that
okay.
History. Goodness. That's wild.
Imagine how old you have to be, though, to be alive when World War II ended, so you got the day off of high school.
In high school.
I don't know, but
she's probably just stoked about getting the day off.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. She's like, I had no idea why we had the day off. I just was like, oh, no school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like sitting there watching that. I'm like, man, everyone's dressed so crazy and the music's so different. I'm like, the 70s were like a real thing. Like, it happened. Like, that's wild.
Dude, it did. It was very much a real thing. Not that long ago.
And now, like, some kids probably listen to this and it's like watching old videos from like the 2000s. Like, when I was like, I mean, I was born in the early 90s, but I really was like a kid who remembered like doing stuff in like the 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was like, what, like 10?
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking about it, like just stuff that I just remember being in the 2000s. They're probably going to watch videos of and be like, wow, the 2000s was like a real thing that happened.
Oh, yeah. And stuff that you like liked or music you liked. And people be like, what? This was like really a thing? Why is this quality so bad?
Well, remember when we were watching Ohio's for Lovers the other day?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Dude, think about how old that song is.
So old.
And that's from like 2004, 2005.
That's
almost old enough to be considered classic rock at this point.
For real. One of the craziest things is looking at bands and stuff like that and like how long they go for.
It's like they're still playing music.
Yeah, and they're still playing music, and then it's just like moving it to like the world of K-pop. It's like the world of K-pop just moves at a whole different like rhythm than the like all other music. It's just weird.
Like we're talking about Weki Meki today, and they like debuted in 2017, and I was thinking, wow, they came out a while ago, like 2017.
Yeah, it's like this is a group that are veterans and they've been around.
And we were literally just listening to a song that we used to listen to a lot, and it was from like 2005. I'm like, wow, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I think like Paramore and like they became a band in like 2003. Yeah, and it's like that's so long ago.
That's 17 years ago. That's like almost a full-grown child that can like legally be an adult.
I think Riot came out in like 2007 or something,
think
which
about
is a decade before Weki Meki was even a thing.
Well, think about this. Haley Williams was what, like 15, 16 when she became famous with Paramore?
Something like that, yeah.
The time between when Riot came out to now is more years than how old she was when they became a famous group.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Actually, she's not even old right now. I think she's not even 30, is she?
I think she's like 29.
I was going to say, is she like our age?
I think she's a year older than you.
Okay, then yeah, she's 29.
I think she's either 29 or 30.
Or she's going to be 30.
Something like that.
But yeah, so...
Yeah, it's crazy because she's not even like that old, really. Like,
no,
I mean,
she's just been famous for a long time.
She has. She just started out young. But I just think that's weird. I was like, oh, this album came out in 2008, and like this K-pop group became a thing in 2016. It's like... It's just so crazy.
Some of the people in the group probably weren't even alive.
100% not even alive. That's so weird.
It's weird, right?
We weren't even alive when like Riot came out.
Dude, when Riot came out, I don't think Jiyeon was alive when
it's
Riot
2008. I think it came out in 2007. So, would she have been alive? I don't know.
She would have been like 4.
I was gonna say
she's only like what 17, 18.
Okay. I mean, we'll get to a time here in a few years when they won't be alive, but like. Whew, that's weird, man. That's just really weird. It's not weird. It's just like life goes on, I guess.
It's crazy.
It's weird to think about.
We like listen to some of those old songs. And I like still remember like all the words and all the stuff. I haven't heard them in like so long.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, that was my through the fog. Was just the fact that the 70s actually happened. So if anyone's out there born in the 70s, it really happened. That's crazy.
Man, shout out to you for going through those fun times.
Shout out to you to figuring out how to use Spotify and or Apple Podcasts on your smartphone.
Yeah, I know, like, they didn't have Spotify. I mean, hell, we didn't have Spotify for a long time.
They didn't have, like, computers. I remember my dad told me he refused to learn how to type on, like, a text, like...
Yeah.
Or I guess he refused to text because he didn't have to take basic typing in, like, high school and stuff.
Right.
So he's like, I'm not going to text anybody.
I'm not going to use this in the future, ever.
Yeah, this is pointless.
I refuse. That's wild.
Yeah, it's weird to think about.
It's really weird.
Because... 2000s from the 70s was 30 years. So in 2030, it will be 30 years from 2000, which is like stuff I vividly remember.
Yeah.
So in like 10 years, those kids are going to like look back at old movies. And I'm like, yeah, it's a classic. Like Starship Troopers or like something. And they're like, well, it's like crazy.
Taken or something.
Like, why was the CGI used like using like stick dolls?
Oh, man, that's so weird.
It's weird to think about, dude.
I don't even know.
I don't know. It's blowing my mind right now.
I know. I'm like, man. I was thinking about you and be crying. I was sad. Now my mind's blown out. I can't even think anymore. I'm like, ugh.
Also, we're going to commemorate this moment because in our Discord, one of our friends, Busey, put a bot in there, and you can roll a 20-sided dice. I don't know if you saw it today or not. But you can roll a 20-sided dice, and everyone tries to roll a natural 20, and no one's done it until today I did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we pinned it in the chat.
Dang, nice. I didn't know that.
So, shout out to everybody who did not roll the perfect 20 like I did, because
How do you even do it?
You put, there's, a code you have to put in. Because remember when we had, answered questions and stuff that one time?
Yeah.
And you put, bless, and you, said stuff?
Yeah,
if you put, exclamation point, roll 1 D20. It'll roll a random, D20 on the thing.
I saw you guys doing it. I just was I don't know what to put in to get the bot to, respond randomly. I didn't know what the code was.
You put that in, and then it rolls it. And I'm the first person in the history of the chat to get a natural 20 off the roll.
I didn't even know what that was, but congratulations.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
It's a big moment. Everyone's freaking out. So
That's awesome.
That's how lit the chat gets if you want to come join our Discord.
Roll dice.
You roll a perfect D20 on an imaginary dice thrown by Papa John himself. It's like winning the Super Bowl.
That's so funny.
I'm now the king until I get dethroned.
Man, that's wild.
Yeah, pretty funny. But, yeah, man, 70s, crazy.
Crazy time, man.
Crazy time. But I guess now we can get into our episode.
Now we can actually get to...
Since we hit that magic 30-minute nonsense mark, we
did. We nailed it. We did, and we had our album openings. That was an excellent beginning.
That was a really good beginning.
But now it's all about Weki Meki.
Weki Meki, which I will be the first one to admit. I've said it multiple times. No, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but the recent comeback, Dazzle Dazzle, was really good. I've always thought that the music was kind of all over the place. It was the perfect example of having multiple ideas and trying to fit them into one song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not completely coherent together. It kind of changes. And I'm just kind of why is it even sounding like this? Just make it the same sound. I don't get it.
I feel like they...
But I feel like it's calmed down over the last couple comebacks.
That, I feel like that, is, kind of part of K-pop where you just try and combine all these different genres and stuff. But I feel like it's just, there is a line of, you're, killing it. And then sometimes you're this seems like it's a little, forced or too much.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of thought about a couple,
of the
earlier, Weki Meki songs. I was all right, they're just trying to throw,
they're just trying
all sorts of things in this right now, and it's not bad, but it's just you can kind of tell what's going on.
Yeah, so they haven't been my favorite. I do like the members because obviously some of them are ILI, and there's other members that I like, but I never. They're probably my least favorite group out of all the groups that came out of Produce 101.
Now,
which I can confidently say that. I mean, it's not like it's shock to anybody.
I
think I've said it multiple times.
Probably since I learned more about DIA and stuff. That probably bumped Weki Meki down to that spot of just probably my least favorite as well. I always did pay attention to Weki Meki though. Some of these DIA and stuff, I didn't necessarily listen to comebacks right away, but I would always check out Weki Meki, just what the song was like. And a lot of the times I was kind of just this is all right. But then it had, like you said though, the last recent ones I have been pretty big fans of.
That is true. I will say, he did always tell me that these Weki Meki songs are cool, and I'm yeah, they're right.
I was they're cool. It's just kind of crazy. I was it's not... It just, never did enough for me to, really put them over that hump of, being one of my favorite groups to stand at the time. But I would always at least, check them out just to see what was going on.
You're definitely into Weki Meki. I was into Guggenheim more than you were into Guggenheim, but...
Yeah.
Here we go. We can give you a little rundown here. Like we always do, Weki Meki is formed by Fantagio Music and debuted with their EP We Me on August 8th, 2017. So, they debuted relatively later than the other groups, I believe. Because the other ones kind of came out during Produce 101, or right after Produce 101 happened. So there's a little bit of time in between when they came out and Produce 101 ended. Their fandom name is Keeling. I mean, I didn't really say it stood for anything, but I'm sure it does because everything they do stands for something. Their fandom colors are cherry tomato and vibrant yellow.
Interesting.
So, the old McDonald's colors.
Yeah.
Which I learned in all of my art classes and business classes that the combination of red and yellow are the most attractive to the eye and the most appealing to people. That's why a lot of logos are red and yellow.
Whew.
Think about it.
I wouldn't have guessed that. You're right. I just... Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? Whenever I think about it, I just think of ketchup and
mustard. I think ketchup and mustard, and I don't like mustard at all.
So. And I don't like ketchup at all. So
there you go. That should tell you. But whatever. What do we know?
Yeah, apparently it works, right? I don't get paid to make these decisions. They're an 8-member group with Suyeon, Ellie, Yoojung, Doyeon, Psy, Lua, Rina, and Lucy. I will say, too, that if I learned anything from watching Produce 101, it's Psy getting bangs was the greatest decision made in K-pop history. Sorry, Psy, but it's true. Everybody knows it. Good work. It's working for you.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-debut, they started out as trainees under Fantagio in a group called I-Teen, which was basically a rookie development team. Mm-hmm. Kind of like, they have like the SM rookies. It's like the rookie groups or like random rookies that have that like do stuff. They were known as the I-Teen girls. So maybe there's I-Teen boys as well. I don't really know much about Fantagio, to be honest with you.
Who knows?
They appeared in multiple times in label mate Astro's pre-debut web drama To Be Continued. I actually like Astro. Astro's pretty cool. They got some good songs. Then Ellie, Yoojung, Doyeon, and Psy were all in Produce 101. Yoojung and Doyeon obviously debuted with IOI, and they were in IOI for they're like one of the only 2 members that were in the group from the beginning to the end.
Right.
And they never left. They were there the whole time.
Yeah.
Because that's true when they were there for the What a Man promotions, because that's
that's how you know you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah. August 8th, 2017, they released their first EP, We Me, and their title track was I Don't Like Your Girlfriend. And I actually remember when this came up, it was super hyped. Everyone was super excited for it. And I listened to it and I'm just kind of this song's all over the place. It's alright, but...
Oh, yeah. It's not bad. It's just, we'll listen to it. It's there's so much going on in this song. There's so much. And... Oh,
yeah, we're going to listen to the songs the last 2 episodes we did at the end because there's not a huge discography.
Yeah.
So we're just listen to them all at the end.
This one, I just I have it on a playlist, even when it comes up, I'm man, they were just doing the most.
Yeah.
Maybe if they cut this part out, it would be even better. Better.
Yeah. It started out really cool. And there's parts, I'm this is nice. But then to switch up to something completely different.
It's
just is this even the same song? Come on.
I don't know. And maybe that's what the fans really want and stuff, but I don't know. Like I said, I feel there's that line, and sometimes you go over it and it's just a little too much.
I do remember though, like I said, it was really hype. Everyone was looking forward to them debuting, probably because Doyeon was in the group. I also remember I felt super bad because there was an interview I saw with her and Yoojung, and they were talking about how they felt so much pressure to do well because Produce 101.
Oh yeah.
And IOI blew them up, and they were so famous, and everyone's looking at them to continue and be really great, and they're crying because they felt all this pressure. They didn't think the group was living up to the expectations that everyone had for him.
I remember that. I rember watching that video. It was very sad.
It was really sad. I felt really bad for him, but hey, you don't really have control over what your company gives you to produce.
CLC.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, speaking of CLC, shout out to Luna for finally getting a light stick.
Okay, I'm not kidding. I was going to say that for Through the Fog. It's not really a weird thing. Yesterday I was thinking about, randomly had a thought while running. I was does Luna have a light stick? I was randomly thinking about it, and I didn't know if they did or not, and I just never saw it because... I don't know, they might, and I just didn't see it. I was I wonder if they do. And then I just kind of, let it go, and then they got a light stick today. I was oh, that's cool.
I'll be honest, until they actually said they're getting a light stick, I just assumed they already had one.
No, I was like that, too. I was does Luna have a light stick? I think they do. And I was
why wouldn't they?
I was why do they not? And then I was what does it look like? And I was trying to think, and I couldn't really remember. And then I was oh, okay. And then my thought just kind of died. But then, today, they're getting a light stick.
Here it is, dude. You dreamed it into reality.
I'm stoked for it.
Also, I learned, according to the Gaon Music Chart, they had the highest selling album for a debut girl group in 2017.
Oh, so people obviously were very hyped about it.
I don't know who else debuted in 2017, but...
Might have been the only ones.
I was going to say, they might have been the only ones. I don't know. I might look into that at the end of the show to find out.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting fact.
Watch it be them and, Fanatics. February 21st, 2018, they released their second EP called Lucky. Their lead singles were La 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 and Butterfly. And yes, today we will listen to both of them because I remember that both of them were title tracks for this album. Unlike when we listened to WJSN. Just in case we missed a golden song or something.
Man.
So much butterflies.
I was going to say Butterflies is the universal girl group song name.
We can see how this stacks up to Luna and
WJSN
and Crazy Town. We'll see which one's the best one. Also, Butterfly was a remake from a 2009 sports film called Takeoff for the 2008 Olympics. 2018 Olympics, my bad.
Oh, okay. So it was like a song.
They were barely in grade school 2008. The 2018 Olympics.
It's a remake.
It was a remake. On October 11th, 2018, they released their first single album titled Kiss Kicks, and the lead single was Crush. Now, I remember when this came out, and this is when Doyeon was like in her leather outfit on the guitar. I can't talk today. On the friggin' motorcycle with her like middle lip ring.
Man, just a lot of good emotions about that one. I remember being very, very excited for that.
The concept photos and teasers were really good.
I remember actually being like very pumped, like, okay, I'm excited. I mean, I guess we can talk about it when we get there, but that Doyeon look is one of my favorites ever. It is so awesome. The
one thing for me was they all looked so cool, and the teasers were cool, the pics were cool. It was like this badass biker girl concept. But when I first heard the song, it did not live up to the expectations of what I expected from the teasers. And I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, same here. And I was like very legitimately excited. I
thought it was going to be like some girl crush thing, like Blackpink or something.
I honestly was like, okay, please just give us like some kind of like Blackpink type song
with like a hard drop.
And I'm going to be like all about it, like let's go. I was really excited because that's what it looked like in the teasers, and then it was just a little different, and I was just
This is like a basic Weki Meki
but that Doyeon is just like honestly one of my favorite like idol concept
individual they all looked really good. It's just,
of all time.
The song didn't live up to the teaser.
She like walks up to the motorcycle in the teaser. I was like, this is it. This is going to be the best. A lot of guns in that too.
There was a lot of guns in that.
So many guns.
There's a lot of unanswered questions about the music video.
And there's a lot.
We talked about it earlier.
Once we watch it. When did we watch that one?
When we talked about the most popular groups. 2 months ago when we started this.
Pretty much we always ask those questions, like when do we watch this, and it all comes back to that episode.
Yeah, that comes from the same episode. August 8th, 2019, they re-released Lock in Love. You know what? Backtrack, because I completely forgot an entire comeback, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
May 14th, 2019, they released their second single album, Lock in Love, with the lead single Picky Picky. And we've heard this one too. This is a pretty good song.
I love this song.
This is a song you like.
Probably my favorite one that they have, of like title tracks anyway.
Now we'll go to August 8th, 2019, and they re-released Lock in Love as a repackage, obviously, because it was re-released. And the lead single was Tiki Taka, 99%. I wonder why it wasn't 100%.
I don't know. Saving it. Man.
Tried the best.
They're saving it for later.
And then February 6, 2020, they confirmed their first digital single with Yoo-jung returning from her hiatus because she left for health reasons. Mm-hmm. So they were coming back. And this was the comeback on February 20th, 2020 when they had Dazzle Dazzle, which is the latest comeback up until the comeback they're now going to have, which was confirmed for June 18th, so tomorrow, which is Thursday?
Yes.
This is Wednesday, 17th. So Thursday, they'll be coming back with their third EP called Hide and Seek. And those teasers looked awesome.
Really good. The teasers look awesome.
Also, Stan Lua and her short hair, because it looks so freaking sweet.
This song looks very good.
Also, I hope all of you caught everything I just said, since I said it all completely out of order and added a bunch of words that were not there.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
We're just trying to fill up that 1,000-word essay.
I know, right? I'm just double spacing things and
So pretty much though, honestly, they've been on a really nice streak right now of good music to me.
Yeah, I mean, Crush was decent, but then they had Picky Picky was good. I don't know if I've heard Tiki.
It's alright. It's summer. It's kind of summery.
Well, I mean, I'm all about that. But then they had Dazzle Dazzle, so this next one's pretty good.
Dazzle Dazzle was very good.
Dazzle Dazzle is really good.
Really like Dazzle Dazzle.
I think that's the most heard song I've ever heard by them because it's in our watch together. And I swear every time I go to the watch together, it plays and no one deletes it. So I think I've heard it 12 times.
Just getting you ready for the episode.
Dude, Dazzle Dazzle is the watch together version of my randomized playlist playing Me Gusta 2 all the time.
It's just the random gods have spoken, and you have to watch Dazzle Dazzle.
Also, just to clarify, I do not have anything against Me Gusta 2 and G-Friend, okay? I just have heard it so many times. I've heard it more times than I think G-Friend, stans have heard it. I've heard it, just an abundance of times.
Or at least as many, because
The only funny thing is,
Man.
I complain about it coming on all the time, but I like sit there and listen to it. It's not like I don't skip it. I like listen to it.
He doesn't skip it.
I'm like, oh, Magusa 2 is back. I guess I'll just listen to this.
Let's buckle up and have this fun ride again.
But yeah, no, Magusa 2 is a banger. Speaking of that, G-Fred's coming back in July, so.
Dang it, they're foiling the CLC World Domination plan.
Well, they've got to announce something before that happens.
Man, August, CLC World Domination. We'll just keep pushing it back every month.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they just got that Googled on email and said go home and never come back. Although they're in the dorms all the time doing stuff, so I don't think that's...
That's true. That's true. Maybe a dance video here and there. Like, occasionally.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a history of Weki Meki. Look for the comeback on Thursday. Although...
I'm excited for it.
Technically, their comeback's going to be out before this episode comes out, so... Hopefully you've listened to the new song by the time you listen to this.
We're just going to pretend like we watched it, and it was really good.
The teasers look awesome.
Yeah.
But so did the teasers for Crush, so...
I don't want to talk about that again. I remember just being...
I was really disappointed. I was actually looking forward to them. Like, man, they're about to like blow my socks off. I'm going to stand them. It's going to be great. No, did not
in the video, like, there's a lot of unanswered questions, like you said, in the video. But still, like, the outfits and the concept of the video, I'm like, yes, this is cool.
It's not just them, though. It always bothers me when concepts don't match the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, the concepts would lead you to think it's going to be one thing, and then it's just, like, not. And I'm like, well, that's disappointing.
I always think that's just kind of strange when it just kind of throws you off.
I'm trying to think in my head what some other ones that were kind of like that. Also, shout out to Blackpink. Apparently, they're actually coming back.
They're coming back. Oh, yeah. I'm going to draft them as my last team.
Okay, well, there you go. Officially, they're Blackpink. Blackpink's...
I was waiting for picture teasers, and we got some, so there we go.
It's real life.
Who knows? They look really cool.
They do look cool.
Watch it be like a ballad.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to expect from the teasers.
I have no idea. But it looks very, very, very cool. Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to get lots of views anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it is. They get a fart in a paper bag, and they're going to get like millions of views.
I'm trying to think of other songs where like the vid, I'm like, whoa, that didn't seem...
That's what I'm trying to think.
I feel like it doesn't happen that much, but
I know there is some. I'm just trying to think like off the top of my head what are some.
I will say that I don't know if it wasn't like necessarily the video and the song were different, but the whole Really Bad Boy was just like kind of strange because it was like Halloween.
Oh yeah, that was
and it was like
weird.
Christmas time and the song.
I think the timing of that was just off.
It was just like kind of strange. I was like, why is there a Halloween theme and it's Christmas time?
Yeah,
like that song's okay, it's all right, but like the vid, it was just kind of strange to me.
Yeah, but there's Weki Meki. I was like trying to combine them into one. I was like trying to combine them together.
Weki Meki.
But yeah, so we'll talk about the members now. There's 8 of them, so here we go. First member, Suyeon. She's the leader, main vocal, and she was born April 20th, 1997. She was a former CJ Entertainment and WM Entertainment trainee and was the last member to be introduced to the group.
Nice.
2 things are interesting there. She apparently transferred twice, so she's got the extra extended career.
She's got the extra eligibility to play right away.
And she was the last member to be introduced, yet she's the oldest and she's the leader of the group.
That is crazy.
That's kind of weird, right?
Man, she just fandangled her way in there.
It's like when those guys get picked up off the waiver wires, and then like the next year they've been there for like a half season, but they get like voted captain because they're like a veteran.
Just a really good guy, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a backup QB, but then he's just like respected, so he's
like Matt Moore out there.
He's like the 1-star captain.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I didn't know. I thought that was kind of interesting.
That is interesting. All right, who do we got?
Also, shout out to Kpop Profiles for these stats.
Best account out there. Or
I guess they're not really stats. They're
info,
bios.
Info. I will say they get stuff up there like super quick. If it's like a new group or a new comeback for any like group, I was gonna say team, any group, like they're like instant with the stats. So.
It's really nice combining their knowledge of stuff and then our random facts we just happen to know for some reason into just a full biography of all these.
I imagine idols. It's just an offshoot of basketballreference.com. It's just
dude, I wish I'd go work for them so fast.
Their side gig is just doing the K-pop profiles.
I bet they get a lot. Honestly, I bet they probably get just as much traction off that as they do off basketball and baseball.
Oh yeah, I feel like multiple times a week I go on there just to like I'm like, oh how like
the other thing's nice.
How old is this person or like
classic
or just like others like I don't know because you find out like the random stuff like that or if they're like Korean or Japanese or something like. What is their, like, where's their birthplace?
The other, what was I going to say? The other thing that's nice is, like, whenever they have a comeback or something, they always update the pictures of the members with, like, their current picture.
Huge.
That they have. So if you want to know which member is which member, you can't tell Luda and Bono apart from each other, go to their page, and they'll have the updated pictures for the most recent comeback, so you can tell which one's which.
And if it's a member that's not there anymore, the picture will be from 8 comebacks ago.
It's true. And they'll be at the bottom as former members, so you can't get confused.
And you get the vote at the bottom for your favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite, is voting for the favorite member, and it never changes, so I'm like, dang it.
That's so funny. Okay, next group is Ellie.
I also wonder, though, how many people have tried to stack that, because you can vote as many times as you want. So it's not like
I'm sure people have spent way too much time trying to do that, but good for them, I guess.
Like whoever stacked that VV voting system for fattest asses in K-pop.
I will say, I don't know.
Somebody
we'll have to recount the votes.
Somebody really.
I saw so many of those voting things, and then so many other ones, and I'm just like, I don't even know.
Some of them are so funny.
Real? Oh yeah, I was like, is this real anymore? They were funny. They were all funny. I think it started out as a real thing, and then obviously the internet and Twitter and of course the Orbits just took it and ran with it and made it hilarious.
It just spiraled out of control.
It just became its own thing. There was one that was really fun. I don't remember what it was. There was just a lot going on with those. But okay, next member is Ellie Jung Hae Rim. She is a vocalist. Her birthday is July 20th, 1998. Hey, she's almost our birthday, sort of. She participated in Produce 101 and she finished 47th. Is that better than Yoonbi?
Wait, Produce 101?
Yeah.
Yoonbi's in Produce 48.
Oh, not Yoonbi, I meant Yoonbin.
No, Yoonbin was one of the top.
Oh, nice, Yoonbin. Way to go,
no, she actually did really good.
I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure she was in the final episode.
I never knew what she actually...
She actually did really good.
Was she top? She was top 20. I don't remember.
She did really good.
Way to go, girl. Yeah, but that's Ellie. She finished 47th in P101.
Good job for you, Ellie.
Way to be there, kid.
Next up is one of the 2 most popular members of the group, Yoo Jung. She's a main rapper, main dancer, vocal, and face. She also has lots of aegyo all the time.
All the time.
Just an adorable little person. She's got that little sister vibe. You're just an adorable little sister.
I agree with that delivery driver.
She was born November 12th, 1999. She was the first member to be introduced, so they really just came out swinging at the beginning here. She's in a web variety show called The Future Diary with Yerin from G-Friend.
Ooh.
I did watch a clip of that. It was pretty cool. They're off doing random stuff together, so that's fun. She finished 3rd in Produce 101 and debuted with IOI, and she's part of a collaboration with WJSN called WJMK, which we actually talked about.
Which we learned about last week.
So, she's really popular.
Yeah, Yoo Jung's great.
Yeah, she's really
hilarious.
Cool. She's the rapper in the group.
She's just super funny.
She's one of those people you wouldn't expect to be a rapper in a group, but there she is.
She is.
She also always has bangs. So, if you don't know which one she is, she usually has bangs.
She does. She's just so little and tiny and funny.
Yeah,
she's just really, really.
She's really funny on variety shows. She does this little grandma dance.
So good at variety shows. Just excellent.
Yeah, she is.
Next member is my bias, and that is Doyeon. She is the lead dancer, lead vocalist, visual, and the center. Born December 4th, 1999. She appeared in San and... What does that say?
Reina's.
San and Reina's Sugar and Me music video. She's a model and endorser for...
Maybelline
New York.
So good for you.
Ooh, making that money. She was chosen by Vogue as one of the, quote, 18 style stars set to rule 2017.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was in, but she's one of the top 18 style stars to rule.
Pretty good.
I was like, you know what? I can see it. That's really such a funny
Yeah, it's
what I am? One of the 18 style stars set to rule 2017.
That's a really long,
such a giant title.
I wonder if they shorten that down to an acronym.
I wonder who else was the 7 other 18 or teen style stars.
That's a good question.
Whew.
Probably
we'll have to do that research and stats and info department later.
Ariana Grande.
I was going to say Miley Cyrus,
Victoria Justice,
Hannah Montana. I don't know. She also appeared in a 4-episode drama called Shent.
Yeah.
Shent, I have no idea what that is. And she ranked 8th in Produce 101 and debuted with IOI. And she was also part of the Cosmic Girl Weki Meki collab. WJMK. Maybe we just need a whole episode of them because we talk about them so much.
Yeah, I know, right?
But there's Doyeon, my bias. One of the 8 teen style stars. That's the funniest thing.
Dude, that's like the most... I
just want to be one of the 8.
That's the most prestigious award of all time.
Of just 2017.
Next up is Psy, or Lee Soo-jung, also known as Forehead Girl from Produce 101. That's like a real thing. If you if you Google it, it will come up.
Forehead Girl.
She's really cool though. She was born January 7th, 2000. She's a vocal and rapper. She appeared in Astro's Confession music video. She's a former Louder Entertainment trainee, which I'd never heard of. And she also produced. She also participated in Produce 101 and finished 85th. Nice. Respectable.
Pretty low. Not last.
Respectable.
Not last.
Respectable.
Next is Lua.
I would say this is my bias of the group if I had to pick one.
She's the main dancer, a vocalist, and a rapper. She was born on October 6th, 2000. They're like super young in this
Yeah,
group.
they're not very old.
They're super young.
I will say, one of the reasons that I do like her is because she has a face very similar to Zoe from Produce 101.
There you go. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You remind me of Zoe.
Amongst other reasons.
But Lua, yeah. I didn't realize that there were such youngins in Weki Meki.
Yeah.
But that is Lua.
Yeah, she didn't really have anything too crazy.
Stan her haircut in the new comeback.
Yeah, stan her haircut in the new comeback. But yeah, look, she's cool. Like I said, she looks like Zoe amongst other reasons that I usually pick which idols I like. So,
how much do they remind me of Zoe?
That's number 1 on the ranking scale. Talent and actual abilities come after that.
Not even a thing.
Next is Rina, or Kang Soo-eun. Soo-yeon. Soeun? S-O-E-U-N?
S-O-U.
Soeun. That'd be like Soeun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Sure.
That is Korea. She's the lead dancer, vocalist, and rapper. She was born September 27th, 2001. And before debut, she was in a dance team called New York Dance.
Ooh.
I also don't know how you have this windbreaker on her because it's like really hot.
Yeah, I'm getting warm. It wasn't warm at first, but...
I'd like to turn the fan on, but then you'd be able to hear it, so I'm not going to do that.
Be a big fan of. We have to just fight through the heat.
This is what being a professional is all about.
Times like this.
It's got to be a whopping, 70 degrees in there right now.
Sweat my tail off.
I'm burning up, like the Jonas Brothers.
Last but not least is Lucy Nan Hyojung. She's a lead rapper, lead dancer, vocal, and she is the maknae in a team full of maknaes. August 31st, 2002. So her birthday's coming up.
Yep.
She walked the runway at the 2018 Seoul Fashion Week. So that's pretty prestigious.
It's true. I feel like she also is one of the always give crazy haircuts too.
Yeah.
The hair's always long, but it's styled in some kind of funny way that's not I don't know.
She's the test hair person.
I will have to agree. I feel like anytime anyone's born after 2000, I'm just you're the maknae.
I
don't even care if you're the youngest member of your group.
That should just be their group name. Just the maknaes.
But yeah, that's
Christmas party.
That's Weki Meki. Extended. Well, yeah, the extended. There's 8 members.
They've been an active group.
They've been around
since
for a while.
They've debuted. They've been pretty consistent with comebacks and everything.
So I hope you.
Pretty much, it just comes back to me not knowing DIA actually did a ton.
Dude, they were around forever.
I just did not know that.
I hope you Keelings are satisfied with that. I'm sorry I couldn't do a better job.
But it's only going to get better because it's time to watch the music.
Time to watch all the music videos they have.
Woo!
This is exciting.
I'm excited.
It's actually be nice to go back and listen to some of these older songs that I haven't heard in a while to see if it's changed my outlook on how good they are. But Stan Lua's new short hair in their comeback. I do remember they all had sports uniforms on them.
I don't know if I've ever seen a video for this song.
Really?
Like this, I was like, okay, this is solid.
Yeah, see, this sounds good.
This.
Oh yeah, here you go. This is when Lua had like her blonde hair. It was awesome. Just Soy over there. And I will say, outside like 4 of the members, I don't know who the other ones are. Like, just by like seeing them, and I'm not sure who they are. That's Suyeon, I know that. And then obviously there's Doyeon, Yoo Jung, Psy. And then I know like who Lucy and obviously Lua are. I don't know who the other ones are.
Yeah.
Like there's Lucy. I don't know who the other one is. There's a dog.
There's a dog. That's awesome.
There's Lua.
Is that Vince Carter?
I think so.
Yeah.
They got like Stephon Marbury out there and like Vince Carter.
There's some crazy.
Kevin Garnett.
Like this part, I was just like.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Like, it's just like I don't know. It's not bad. It just is different.
Is that a Jaron Collins jersey?
I don't know. I'm trying.
That's like 35 from New Jersey.
I'm trying to figure out what the jerseys are. Also, fun fact: another participant in the Super Junior sports extravaganza.
Oh yeah, they were. Is that how they picked who was going to be on though? They just picked whoever competed in like a.
I was thinking about who have we not done an episode for that was on that.
Because there was.
We've done CLC.
Yeah.
We did WJSN.
Yeah.
And they had 2 teams on there.
Yeah. Weki Meki.
We were doing Weki Meki.
Gugudan.
Gugudan was on there. They were.
Who
Who else was on it? We haven't done From Us 9.
Yeah, From Us 9. We'll do From Us 9 eventually.
Which we definitely will. Because we love them. That might be it.
I thought, was there only 5 teams?
I feel like there was another. I just can't think of.
I know
we did.
Lee Took didn't have one because he was the MC.
He's the MC. Oh, there had to be someone else.
I thought there was at least one more.
Was it like. It's like G-Friend or something?
It wasn't G-Friend. Because like then this is like something completely different too.
It's just like an. Yeah, I was like, what is this?
It's like the same song but different because they added stuff to it.
It sounds like it's like a remix of their own song in the song that they're singing.
Let's see. Heechul had Promise 9.
Shindong has CLC.
Yeah. Who did Donghae have?
Who did he have?
He might have had Weki Meki, honestly.
Because they all kept running after him, you'd run away, right?
Yeah.
I don't like your girlfriend. Not bad. It's not bad. It's just there's just a lot going on.
Next we have Picky.
Goodness.
I lied. No, is this La La La?
Yeah.
Never mind. It's La La La. Oh, it says in the background. I don't know if I've ever heard the song actually.
I think I saw this video once.
I remember the teasers because they were like in a school, like on a bench, but I don't think I've ever seen the video for it. Actually, I don't know if I've ever heard it, to be honest with you.
Well, Doyeon looks good.
Always.
I just want to know who these teams on the Super Junior thing are. It's bugging me.
And yes, it is relevant because they were there. Oh, I do know this dance because Heechul does it all the time.
Yeah.
And he did it when they got introduced at the sports day.
We are for sure Weki Meki was there.
I do know for a fact
they were there, and we know From Us 9, we know CLC, we know WJSN.
I think there's only one we're missing.
That was like my favorite thing ever on TV.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's so funny.
Actually, I mean, they all look really good.
Yeah.
I do feel like so far, this song's a little more put together than the last song was.
Yeah, this song's not bad. I don't remember. I haven't really heard it that much.
I just don't remember.
I feel like I kind of just like got lost in the shuffle. It's not bad though.
Oh wait, no, that is it. Because I forgot that WJSN was 2 teams, so that's 16.
No, true, yeah.
I was like, I thought there was 16.
I thought there was more.
Because it was CLC, WJSN, Gugudan, Weki Meki, and From Us 9, so that's 6 teams.
Yeah. So really, there's only one team that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, it's just From a Sign, which we will do.
Eventually. Yeah, there's that bench from the teasers.
Yeah. It's weird because I've seen the dance to this song more than I've ever seen the actual or heard the song.
Oh yeah.
I just want to watch Super Junior Sports though.
It's so funny. Everyone go watch that.
Actually, I don't even know where you can watch it.
Google, someone's random Google Drive.
Yeah, I download it from a Google Drive. Actually, this song's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
See, guys, this is what happens when you don't watch or listen to comebacks because you just forget that they're around. But
that song's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's real good.
Man, Lucy's just so unhappy over there.
That first song, I
don't know.
I was like, man,
that just started turning me off.
It was like 8 remixes of its own thing.
Oh, here we go. I feel like this should be some ballad. This is that butterfly song.
It's the Olympic one, yeah.
I hope to sing about freedom.
They better work out and get training for the Olympics.
Whoa.
Butterfly.
We're gonna rank this with the other butterflies after it's over.
There's so many butterflies out there. We need total inspiration here for going to our Olympic trials.
I just don't know, what does the original version sound like?
I heard it was a hard rock song. What if it was just some super crazy?
Just super shredding on the guitar, like 70s songs.
I think I heard this one time because I saw on, what's it called, Soompi, the one website, they're like, Weki Meki singing a song for the Olympics. I'm like, what the heck does that sound like? And it was this.
Dude, they're bobsledding. Stand cool running.
Seriously.
Gosh, the bangs, let me tell you.
She's skiing?
I think so.
So many Olympic sports. Curling! Wow, this video's awesome.
With a Swiffer.
They did it with a freaking vacuum.
So graceful.
I don't know what Olympic sport that is.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that was just,
figure skating? Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, they were speed skiing. I'm really just so entertained now by what they think actual Olympic sports look like.
Man. I don't know how Weki Meki would be as Olympic athletes. I'll tell you that much.
I can tell you they did not win Sports Day, if that makes you feel any better.
Who did win?
Not them.
I don't remember who won. Probably WJSN since they had 2 teams.
It was stacked in their favor from the beginning. I feel like if you're a group and your youngest member is born after 2000, then you're just a bunch of really young members.
Yeah, they're just babies out here. Because there's young people in Cosmic Girl, but there's also members who are a little older as well.
True.
So this was just a fun song for Olympic promotions, I guess. Yay, Olympics.
Which is crazy, because in 10 years they'll be 30, and they're going to look back and be like, wow.
Man.
The 2000s was the thing.
Oh, yes, the best thing ever. Oh, gosh.
Although the opening I just don't like the middle lip ring. I've never been a fan of it.
She looks so good.
It just makes me think of someone who should be living in Riverton. With their eyebrow piercing.
Oh, man.
Smoking a cig.
And then the song is just not what I thought.
Yeah, it's not. Which looks cool on her bike.
Yeah, it's they look sweet.
Yeah, the outfits are all really good. Except for the middle lip ring.
Oh, man.
The only person who looks cool with lip rings is Taeyong when he's riding on a horse with a leather vest.
There's so many guns.
Yeah, I know.
Also, are they're getting ready to commit crimes? I'm not sure what they're doing in this garage. Just lifting
they're
lifting weights.
It's weird. They're getting
fighting.
ready to go. I don't remember which member that is, but she looks super awesome in this video. Not gonna lie. They're also typing on the first computer ever made.
Yeah, hacking out here.
I feel like the song would be so much better if like the drop was heavier in the chorus. You know what I'm saying? But
maybe if they took like this video and put a different song and then like a different video for this song, it'd be better. Like they got like lightning in the back. Like, what is this? This should be like freaking fierce.
It was I don't know. It was just always disappointing for me.
I just had this like vision in my head what I thought, and it was not that.
Yeah. I forgot Lou was just super strong.
She's just lifting these weights, getting all your bullets ready for whatever you're gonna do.
Super strength.
Oh gosh. Not good at working on cars.
Will I figure out the last two members of Weki Meki before I figure out the last two members of WJS?
Dude, definitely.
I went to the password as fish.
Oh, she's so strong, she broke the table.
So they're like going through all this trouble training and doing all this stuff to go do whatever it is they're doing. And then they like, literally get caught like immediately.
Yeah, bad guys. Even though she's playing Asteroid or whatever that is.
That was so random.
I just need to get
that hat's dope though. I wonder if that's a logo. What is that?
It's just firing off weapons, no big
We
deal.
call that an office pop.
Sorry. My bad, guys.
When was the last time you had an office pop? I don't even know what you're looking for, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I'll be honest, too. I don't think I've seen Lucy sing any part in any of these songs. Because like now they got caught. Almost immediately. I'm like, way to go, Doyon.
Way to go, guys. All that lifting and fixing the car and playing on the computer.
Do they have like license for these these guns? Oh, here I can tell you who's who now. All right, well, that was Ellie. Okay, Reno. There you go.
Let's look at the heights here. Taking 5 foot.
Good thing she just knowingly coughed up this key to unlock something.
In front of the policeman.
Yeah, in front of the police when they're like getting like pictures
There's
taken.
a lot of things wrong with this.
I feel like that's not how it works.
Oh gosh. At least it didn't look good. It's not bad. It just threw me off. It just threw me off. That's all.
Oh, here you go. Here's
Oh, let's go. I do love this song.
Alright, well, at least now I know every member of the group, so good job, Weki Meki.
Now Rena has orange hair. Actually, a lot of them do.
That's like always at deciding factors. Can I tell one of the last two members apart, then by default, the other one's the other one?
You got that 50% chance.
It's true. I remember we did listen to this. It's a good song. When they go and they like find the random instruments in the car in the room they're cleaning.
Yeah, I just like how it's like a talent show. It's like the theme.
There you go. Lucy saying something. You're alright. A bunch of them do have orange hair.
They just can't do anything right in any video.
They can't. Luma's got like a baby bonnet on. They got this white principal.
This white bald principal is.
They have this super cool basketball court though.
Yeah, that is cool. It's like blue. Where's that at?
I don't know.
I just want to find the one that CLC was on card.
I think it's big tennis court.
They're playing tennis with the first rackets.
Oh, heater. I wonder how fast they clocked that out. Roger
Still,
Federer.
it didn't come down yet.
Maria Sharapova. That must have been the reason she retired.
Yeah. Oh, now they're in detention.
Dude, shuffleboard.
Still trying out for curling, yeah.
I know.
Give it up, guys. Oh my gosh, random musical instruments.
I just don't know where they found the drum set at. Let's take a whole drum set. Oh. She's learning how to play guitar good enough to be in a band. Apparently, Lucy's just an expert over here on graphic design, making these banners.
Who knew that they had all the perfect components to make a rockin' band?
The true Avengers out here.
To win the school talent show.
I wonder who they
I would literally go to this concert and they could suck so bad. I'd be like, good job, ladies.
You did it!
You're so good.
I just want to know.
I do always love the, like, even though they're obviously not playing, like, I love just, like, the instruments and stuff, like mics.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they got that bass cam going on. Man, Sai's just a beast over here on this keyboard.
What's the guy's name from
flock of seagulls
What's
over
the guy's
here.
name from School of Rock?
Oh, Spazzy McGee, Freddie.
On School of Rock?
Oh, you're talking about the Asian kid that played?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I just know the drummer guy.
Oh, yeah.
Remember saying him Spazzy
Oh, yeah,
McGee?
Freddie. He just gets mad all the time.
Oh, is this that Tiki Taka 99% one?
I just wonder why it's not 100.
Apparently they just didn't give it all their all, man.
They're just not good at curling yet. Yeah, it's just got those awesome summer vibes.
I mean, I do love the summer vibes. They must be drinking those iced Americanos over there. Just too strong. Double fisting that fruit punch.
That does look delicious.
Oh, this song's good.
I feel like this one came out like really quick and I like didn't really see anything about it.
I didn't even know they had it until I was doing research.
I think I saw a video online.
Although I do like it. Although I do love these types
The
of songs.
summer concepts are just awesome.
Oh, just swimming around.
The summer videos are always just fun.
It's true.
It's just all fun.
It's like all shot in like the same place, and they're just like dancing.
I was gonna say, is there like time slots? It was like, alright, from 2 to 4 is Weki Meki, and then like 4 to 6 is WJSN for like Boogie Up. Like, just everyone shoot their summer video on the same day.
They're also in these blow up pools full of bubbles full of like plastic balls all the time. Honestly, this might be my favorite song they got so far.
Yeah, it's good.
What a shot.
I feel like these videos too always,
Oh, party time.
not that they're like bad, but they always have like the lead. There's like not like CGI and stuff, you know. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like normal, like pool, beach balls, party. But they're always like the best.
I just don't know what they're drinking. It's glowing. Oh, this part's cool.
Sparklers.
Whisker do's, whisker does. But yeah, summer concepts are undefeated, so.
They never lose. They don't miss.
See, if we never made this episode, I never would have known the song even existed.
That's my favorite part about these is finding the one song I'm like, whoa, I never heard that.
Wow, what a good song. I don't know why it's 99% still.
Tiki Taka. Oh no. Gosh, they found the first radio.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to like dub that with other songs.
Why are they trying to break that?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. This song's awesome though. Dazzle Dazzle.
Yeah, this was a banger.
This is their most recent comeback until, well, Thursday. Her bangs looking weird. They're like super like flat.
Got those flat bangs.
Man, there's so much blue hair. I just don't know who decides what person's gonna have what color hair. So there's like some random colored hair.
I've always wondered that. And then some people like never change. They always just have black.
Like Hyunjin. When it broke, don't fix it.
Like yeah, it's not like it looks bad. Like Jisoo never like she had purple, but she doesn't like change it that much.
Like Lewis had some crazy hair. So's Rina.
I just always imagine it's pulling out of a hat.
I know, right? Who's it gonna be this time?
And then some people just get black every time. Normal.
Just do you, fam. I always wonder how tall she is, because she doesn't look very tall.
Gotta be very short.
Ooh, get it. It's a good song, though.
Yeah,
hopefully they can follow up their recent success with this new song.
I'm excited for it. Looks good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, based on the teaser so far, it looks good. Oh, she have her lip ring back? I've seriously heard this song so many times. I've seen this music video so many times.
Thanks, Wash Together.
I know, for real.
Dun, 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 dun.
I wonder if this was all just shot in the same room. It like looks like it.
Yeah, it does. It's got all those flowers.
I know, right? They keep like finding giant diamonds. Oh, he turned that frizz down upside
down because of Weki Meki.
Upside down.
Dazzle, dazzle.
Dazzle, dazzle. Razzle, dazzle.
We're giving the old razzle,
The old
dazzle.
razzle, dazzle. Yeah, so, I mean, Weki Meki's cool. Dude, like I said, the most recent stuff's a lot better than what their other stuff was.
Pretty much, Kiss Kicks made me mad. That's
pretty much moral of the story is they lost
they
me
exist
when...
after that song to me.
Yeah, there's like 2 eras after that. But is there any other songs you like by them?
You know what's it called?
I was like, there's one song we can listen to that's like my other favorite song. That's like my favorite song that they have.
Oh yeah, this song, Fantastic's awesome.
Although the showcase is not great, so I'm not gonna.
I love.
We can just listen to it.
I'm not sure where when I remember listening to it like a long time ago when it like came out. I was like, wow, this is such a good song.
Oh yeah, this is like my favorite song they have. I actually listened to this song quite a lot. It's like on my.
I remember
my
hearing
playlist.
this because it's off that first album, and I was like, why can't the other ones be like this?
I know. Yeah, this song's called Fantastic, and it's like off their first album. This is like by far my favorite song they have. Yeah, you got any other stuff you know about Weki Meki? Or anything to share?
Nope. Not
Yeah,
really. I was
Like I said, out of all the members, out of all the groups, this is probably my not like, I don't like dislike them, but it's like my least listen to, least followed group out of all of the
they've all
Produce 101 groups.
Yeah. And a lot of the other groups have had like at least one song to me that I've been like, wow, yeah, like really, 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 really liked a lot.
See, that's what I'm saying, like, they have good songs, or like, you know, I like their songs, but they just don't have that one that like gets them over the hump. I'm like, wow, this song's like really good. Like, except for this one.
Like, Picky Piggy was close, but then I think like Woo-Ah and then like Not That Type, and I'm like, those songs are like legendary. I was like, I'm not, like, those songs made me really, really love these groups.
Like, I hope the next comeback sounds like this.
Yeah, this song's fun.
Oh, I love this. It just reminds me of like being like a jazzercising class, doing like aerobics.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess jazzercising, but it's super catchy. But it's like, the other thing is like, if you listen to it, it's like the sound of it's pretty much consistent throughout the whole song. You know, it's like jumping around and doing a lot of different stuff. So yeah, Stan, Weki Meki, fantastic. I have seen the video of the performance stage. Not the best. Not gonna lie.
Just the early days. It's just a really fun song.
It is really fun.
It looks like the new song is a little bit more on like, I don't know, I don't want to say serious, but...
Yeah, no, I'm kind of. I'm like looking at the teasers right now.
It's not like it's not like a summer song.
Cause like, look, this is like one kind of teaser.
It's like kind of darker, and
I think like this is the other teaser that just came out with.
They've got the dark light concept coming out. Looks like.
I also think it's funny they're like counting in Spanish, but. I guess the song's called Oopsy. Man, Lou looks so good for her like that.
What's the song called?
Oopsy.
Oh, I didn't even know that. What are these lyrics right now?
I don't know.
Dude, that's awesome.
I mean, Stan Weki Meki. Maybe this next song will be the one that really
It could be the one. It could be the one. They have good songs. Everyone just cannot be the number one pick.
That's true. We also just follow so many other groups.
It's just so many. There's so many.
But we have one more group to do next week.
Oh man, sad one coming.
Yeah, I know.
More like angry.
Yeah, that'll be a fun episode.
I will say, Doyeon is probably one of my biggest like bias records. But I've always thought, like, if she was in, like, a different group, like, one that I, like, liked a little more, she'd probably be one of my favorite idols, like, ever.
Hey.
Because I, like, love her. I always think that with some idols, I'm like, if you're going to mix and match here, like, how would I like them compared to how I like them now? And she's the one I was like, if she was, like, in another group that I like more, she might be, like, my favorite. Like, she's great.
Dude, I fully understand that, but...
You never know. It's just the hand you're dealt. The hand you're dealt, though.
Yeah,
still love her.
That does it for Weki Meki. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You learned something. I actually learned a lot. I actually learned they had songs I didn't even know they had. So,
dude, that's why we do this.
That's pretty fun.
That's why we do this. And like we said, we might as well complete the cycle for next week, and it's going to be Priston.
Yeah, we're going to do Priston.
Why not?
Probably just going to be a big rant episode. So
it's just going to be us being angry the whole time.
If you want to hear us to complain, tune in.
I would be bugged if we didn't like do it. Just because we've done all the other ones.
It's about to happen eventually.
Yeah.
But go back, listen to our episodes on Goo Goo Don, listen to our episodes about WJSN, DIA. Is there another one we did?
There's got to be another one, right? I don't even know.
I'm trying to think.
Just listen to the whole IOI one and a whole itself.
Yeah, I was going to say, they should all be in order. Well, I mean, I guess there's not really an order. Whatever numerical order we put them in. But
Goo Goo Don, Weki Meki.
I know we did Goo Goo Don, Weki Meki. DIA.
And
actually,
Cosmic Girl.
That actually was it. So
that was it.
Yeah, I thought we did one more.
I thought there was another one.
Don, WJSN. Well, actually, no, because then this would be 4, then the next would be 5.
Then the next one will be Priston.
We're just really off with our counting today.
Yeah, it's a bad counting day.
But
whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, so go back and listen to our previous episodes. Learn something. I actually get messages from people a lot that say that they learned something they didn't know. They liked a group more that since we talked about them, they learned stuff about them.
Honestly,
because they actually had songs that other people didn't know that they had.
I will say that I've liked these groups more since we've done them. Like I've liked WJSN more.
I have too. I think I'm
gonna like Weki Meki more too. Just like paying attention to them and stuff like that. Just
hopefully,
but just stuff like that, and we learn stuff too.
True,
and that's the fun part.
Also, come join our Discord. It's fun. There's a bunch of comebacks coming up, so we talked about all the comebacks. We'll share all. Literally, that's like if you join and you don't even talk, you're gonna get updated on all the comebacks, all the news, anything that involves K-pop. So I mean, if you just look at it, you're gonna find K-pop related stuff.
And you're gonna see a lot of pictures,
lots of pictures and GIFs, and us rolling 20
and get tagged dice. Because we want you to talk to us.
It's true. Yeah, come be our friend. Come be friends with the other people in the Discord. We've got about I'd say maybe 7 or 8 people that talk regularly, every day. Then a handful that'll come in and out every once in a while.
Overall, there's a ton of people, but yeah, just kind of.
It's just people from literally all over the world in different time zones. So.
Oh yeah.
Our times right now, Emmy should be up talking in the Discord. I don't know, because she's in Austria,
waking up soon.
So she'll come and talk for a little bit. Then I feel bad because we all have to go to sleep.
We all go to bed. We're sorry, Emmy, we can't talk long.
Yeah, but come do that. It's fun. Come follow us on social media. Kpop Kimchi 101 on 101 on Twitter, Instagram, really anywhere. Facebook,
Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Which I always don't know saying that because there's people probably listening on that. I don't know. But
I know. I think it's funny that I'm hey, listen to us. I'm well, you're listening to us.
You're listening to it now, but if there's other ways your friends listen or you want to listen, you can do that because we're there.
Friends.
So yeah, tell all your friends and come talk to us.
Yeah, we like talking to people. I'll talk to anybody all the time. It's funny because I actually I feel to just as many random people through Instagram and our account as I do in our Discord.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just come to the Discord and talk to everybody. And then they'll show up for a day and leave.
K-pop is just the great uniting thing for all of us to just come and share that love for.
Yeah, so we make a bunch of K-pop friends with other podcasts and stuff, so it's fun. Maybe one day we can have a big group episode with all of our podcast friends.
Maybe one day.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
That would be fun.
A summit.
We'll put that in the idea folder.
Yeah.
We'll open the idea folder and put that in there.
Tuck that away.
But we do have a lot of fun episodes coming up. We are doing Priston next week, and then we have a lot of fun ones after that. This is the most prepared we've been for a long time, so we're getting ready to jump into birthday month.
I know. It's because I actually have to be kind of more prepared for stuff, because I can't just do it whenever I feel like it. Now that I have to work jobs. So yeah. I can't just randomly be I'm going to do this now. It's I got to plan for it, so when I have free time, I can do all the research.
Right.
But yeah, we got a bunch of fun stuff coming up, so stay tuned.
All right, that'll do it for this episode of the Kpop Kimchi podcast. We love you guys. Come back and listen to us, and if you're new, we love you so much. I'm Justin. He's Brian. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Later.